Good afternoon. Michael Mazarang here again, and I'm here with Billy Mitchell, and we're continuing our discussion on the encapsulation versus ventilation series that we started last year. We wanted to talk a little bit about crawl space air quality. If you currently have a crawl space in the Charlotte region and you're considering having a moisture control program put on your house, be very careful about these sealed crawl space companies that promote this encapsulated system. The system does have some fallacies. We'd like to cover on a few points with that system today and why you might want to consider a controlled ventilation system as an alternative. Billy, tell me a little bit about your experience with the Atmox controlled ventilation system and why it's such a great alternative to one of these sealed crawl space systems.
Yeah, well, first of all, fresh air, to put it in a quick term, encapsulated systems don't get any air exchange. There's no fresh air, so you get the off-gassing, the smell of the encapsulation system. The Atmox system uses the low dew point, low humidity air on days where the air is favorable, imports it through the crawl space, so you get a cross flow of air, and it's mechanically forced into the crawl space. This also allows for drying in the floor system, which serves the same purpose as an encapsulation, to keep the crawl space too dry for mold to survive. And then the Atmox is an alternative to the dehumidifiers that encapsulation companies use. And we're seeing a lot of nowadays dehumidifiers being put in a crawl space without an encapsulation, without any other means of stopping the outside air from exchanging with the inside. And this is just a bad idea. If you have an open crawl space and you stick a dehumidifier in it, you're going to be trying to dehumidify all of the air in Charlotte. As the air comes through the vents, it's just going to work the dehumidifier. Those things use a ton of energy. Conversely, the Atmox system uses very, very little energy. It's a low voltage system. It can mechanically pull in that air, give you the fresh air in the crawl space so you don't have the smells, keep the crawl space dry so that you don't have the mold condition, and it'll do it with a lot less energy and therefore a lot less expense than one of these other systems, usually a third of the cost.
Exactly. And what we found in our experience, just looking at a gazillion crawl spaces in the last 20 years, you got to think about this from a cubic footage point of view. If you throw an aftermarket dehumidifier into a 2,000 square foot crawl space that has a 4-foot height, that's 8,000 cubic feet of area that needs to be conditioned by that dehumidifier. Even a commercial dehumidifier that's $1,500 still deals with the same discrepancy and the same design problems. Dehumidifiers aren't designed to operate in that type of a situation, yet it's used all the time in the industry. And as Billy noted, once you encapsulate, you trap all the odors and smells into the crawl space, and it off gases up into the living areas. Dehumidifiers can add an additional 10, 15, 20, even I've heard up to $40 a month on the power bill. And certainly it would be to your advantage to consider the alternative of controlled ventilation. But mainly we wanted you to know that there is an alternative that uses a more science-based solution using the Atmox controller, which is a dew point fired piece of equipment, as opposed to the old relative humidity and temperature controlled devices that are less accurate. Certainly if you have a moisture control issue inside your crawl space and you're looking at alternative solutions, we'd appreciate a phone call, and we'll be glad to share this technology with you. Set an appointment, come to your home, talk to you, by phone, what have you, and we'll be glad to share this technology with you. This year we've put around 100 systems in place here in the Charlotte market, and everybody's been really happy with this solution. The Atmox program has been around since the early 1990s, and the system's been modified quite regularly from the original design. So we do look forward to sharing those advantages with you. But if you would like to call us for more information, you can call me. My name's Michael Mazarang, 704-787-6972. And we'll be glad to talk to you. And remember, don't encapsulate, ventilate. And we'll help you get to the finish line and get you through your challenge. Thanks for joining us, and have a great day.